What's up, everybody? Welcome to The Review presented by BPTV. This is your boy, the Significant Ant, or Ant as I'm known around. With me today is NJ Cheese.
From Benflay TV, NJ Cheese, Cheeses, King Cheese, Cheese Draco.
I don't know why this nigga's always determined to introduce himself, but
I gotta introduce myself at least 5 times, like, you know what I mean? That's what it is, you know what I mean? That's how niggas know me. Different niggas, if I'm going to the hood, niggas say, oh, Cheese Draco.
this nigga ain't
If I go play the game,
They
it's
told me
NJ
Cheese,
Cheese.
you ain't from the hood.
Sometimes you gotta check in, though. No.
Alright, but yeah, The Review is one of our new shows. It's our show where we're going to be reviewing mostly movies and music, but today we're reviewing Spider-Man Homecoming. We're going to go with Cheese right now. What are your initial thoughts about Spider-Man?
Good, super entertaining. Liked it a lot. It was better than I thought. And it was, I mean, after they made a bunch of shitty movies, what was I supposed to expect? So it was a pleasant surprise. I liked the actor. At first I didn't, but
Yeah,
now,
Tom Holland did a great job with that.
yeah, that was dope. It was weird seeing him so young and like small and little, but you get used to it after a while. It's just like, man, this kid looks like he just turned 13. What the hell? But the young Aunt May, I didn't care about that. Like, she's not that big in the part of the movie. Like, I know some people's upset, like, oh, why is she young? Why is she hot? Like, she's not. Nobody really cares about her too much. Like, you shouldn't care about
Just
her. Like,
a person, right?
exactly.
So there's that.
Overall, yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I thought it was a great movie too. Actually, it was like definitely the best Spider-Man that has been made so far. Actually, by far, is the best Spider-Man movie made. I didn't have a problem with the young age because that's the age Spider-Man's supposed to be. He's supposed to be a teenager, high school, going through high school issues, and they really addressed that shit. Not so much the high school issues. Really, they kind of like lightly tapped on it, but there was a lot of stuff going on in the high school environment that played a part in the plot.
I
But
like
yeah, what was your favorite parts of the movie?
favorite part.
Yeah, your pros.
I can't.
I
Is
mean,
this
yeah,
spoiler?
I
Is
mean,
this spoiler free or is this?
um, it's day two, so let's keep it spoiler free for now.
Okay, so one of my favorite parts. It was like one of the more awkward parts, but one of the more funny parts. But I was just like, oh shit! That was one of my. Ah man, I can't even. All right, so I can't say that part. So I would say
I mean,
the
it doesn't have to.
Washington D.C. scene was pretty dope.
You don't have to really go into detail about the scenes, but you kind of gloss over it. Go with like, yo, what's the
I like that his suit did way more than like all the other suits.
right?
So I like that because that was dope. Because I didn't even expect, like, I didn't know, and then like the suit was just like, hey, I can do all this, and I'm like, oh shit. So that made me happy. Um, what I was really happy about was I felt like it was fluff free, like it wasn't no the chick he likes. He's staring into her eyes for 20 seconds, and we got to see this, and you just like, I have to go, but I love you. But I have to go, and I'm like, get the fuck, like, go save somebody. So that was pretty cool. Like, I felt like anytime he needed to go, he was like,
dying
look,
right now. What you doing?
like, I know y'all doing this, but I gotta do this. Oh, girl, yo, chick, I like you, I gotta go. Oh,
Right.
this happened, I gotta go.
Oh man.
His boy like, yo, where you at? Like, bro, I gotta go. Like, it's not that whole,
Like, you know where I'm at. I'm saving niggas. Like that's what I'm doing.
like, I guess the more we do this, and the more you get to know me, I hate, like, those staring scenes and like, I just hate those. Like,
You hate exposition in general, so you kind of
I gotta go save somebody. I can't stare at you for 20 seconds. I want to, but I just can't do it.
I mean, if it was up to you, you have 2.5 hours. It's just straight action scenes, like one long car chase.
Yeah, pretty much. It would just be like the person would start like, okay, I'm doing this because of this, and now I'm just kill a bunch of people. But yeah, it was fluff free. I like the chick, his little love interest, but I feel like they didn't like push that too much. It was like, okay, y'all like each other, but we get it.
Yeah, high school stuff.
Yeah, so it wasn't too much of that. the one weird chick, she made for some reason
Zendaya?
she did a lot for me. Like her scenes was super short, but they were super like
Yeah.
hilarious.
Like Zendaya as Michelle was definitely probably my favorite part of the movie actually, because it's like she just like so sarcastic. It's just like
Yeah.
she's like the timing of the comedy is just like spot on. It just comes in like it's like the movie itself is funny and lighthearted, but she adds an extra layer of like comic relief to it. That's just like it's very endearing, especially the way she plays that character. She's just there around, and she's just like I don't. The movie definitely would have been the same without her.
Yeah, exactly. She's like, "Oh, how are you? Are you upset? Yeah, I'm upset. Oh, I don't care." And just walk away like something like that's just like I liked her better than the best friend.
Exactly. She just starts flipping Peter off for no reason.
Yeah, like just doing
He
random.
walks into a homecoming dance. She's flipping him off.
Now that I think about it, that whole Washington scene was dope, especially about the like. No, I don't want to go here and build slaves. And then the security's like,
Right. She was like mad
Like-
woke. She was like woke, but wasn't preachy.
yeah, exactly.
Which there's nothing wrong with being preachy, but there's a time and place. The Spider-Man movie is definitely not a place to be preaching all about slavery and whatnot. But that's another thing. They touched on a lot of social issues. It was good that they did that. It's not like something they could have easily ignored, but they threw it in there.
Yeah, I was happy to see Childish, of course.
Oh yeah,
Big Childish fan. It was weird seeing him play
yeah.
like
We playing
a criminal
yeah.
gangster, but he's so like calm and like, yeah, I'm a criminal.
It's like,
I'm trying to buy weapons. Cool.
It's like, yeah, I'm just trying to rob niggas.
Yeah.
Yeah, like his character was like funny too, but it wasn't like he wasn't cheesy funny. It was just like
It felt like him.
Yeah,
like
it
if
felt
he
like-
was a criminal, he would be just
yeah,
like that.
if Donald Glover was a criminal, this character is exactly who he would be as a criminal.
It was a lot of the thing I was happy about was it was a lot of small little things that made it. It was like the little things that made this movie. Like I said, the oh man, chick who played Michelle,
Zendaya.
her Childish. Like I said, like even the security guard just like I don't know, like little stuff just made this movie like hilarious and
Yeah.
just
It definitely hit the moments where it needed to. Another thing I liked about the movie though, it was the pacing. It was great. Like it didn't drag at all. Everything was just like boom, 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 boom. Everything was exactly where it needed to be at exactly the time it needed to be. There's some reveals in there that you kind of don't see coming.
Mm.
With the whole who Vulture is. Yeah. In relation to Peter or whatever. So that was cool. Like I like that. That actually shocked me.
yeah,
Like like me. I usually see like shit coming to my
thousand
ways.
way, yeah.
Like, oh man, I can tell where it's going. Like no, I didn't see that coming at all. Like I should have, in hindsight, but I didn't. And the reveal with Zendaya also at the end of Michelle. I don't know if you caught that, but I'm not going to spoil it for the viewers. I'll talk to you about that offline. So that there's a lot that we loved about this movie. What are some things that you didn't like about the movie?
That's the hard part.
That is the hard part.
The best friend was funny and not
Ned.
funny and annoying, but not bad, but then super annoying. So Ned was a little annoying.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is how you know a movie is good when you really got to think about what you
Yeah, you gotta-
didn't like.
Exactly. You got to think long and hard. Pause, by the way.
It wasn't really too much. Like, yeah, it wasn't too much. Just like it was little stuff that maybe little annoying things. Maybe just being a parent or something. Like that whole like the high school part when they was talking about the Avengers. And they was like the high schoolers, and she's like, "Oh, I would F this one and do this one." I'm like, "Wait, F this one? She's supposed to be 14, 15? Well, like,
you
but she's 16, 17. But either way,
you never played F Marry Kill in high school? I know I did.
I mean, I did, but
Exactly. So that's
like I know,
true to
but
life. But you're trying to be an old man.
that was like some. I'm nitpicking. Like that's some
changed,
old
man.
shit.
You changed, man. You had kids and changed.
Like, wait, what? Did she just say she would F?
She gonna F the Hulk. How's she gonna do that?
Exactly. But that was me nitpicking. I would say the best friend was a little annoying. That's the only thing that I could think of. I could have seen one of the villains a little more, even though I know it wasn't about him, but I would have liked to see a little more. I didn't really, now that I think back on it, I guess you see, which I guess this is how it's supposed to be,
Right.
but you don't see Spider-Man really kicking ass like that. I feel like he wasn't.
Yeah,
He was.
It
It was it was a learning experience because a couple times I'm like, oh, he's gonna figure it out now and do some crazy shit. But then he didn't. But then he kind of did. But then
like,
didn't.
He made it work.
Yeah. So it was like. So I'm assuming next one, that's when he's really gonna be like.
Well, the next time we see him is gonna be in Infinity Wars.
Oh, so he's gonna have to be on top of his game.
He may not be on top of his game, but it's definitely going to be experience some things going forward from here.
That's one reason I like the Washington scene because he was like, "Oh shit, I gotta do something now," and then he just figured out like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna do this with my suit, and then I'm gonna flip and do all this, and then boom."
Yeah. Also, I like the relationship he had with his AI in his suit. Like it was like real, like it was a pretty nice little thing they had added in there.
Yeah, it had almost like that Iron Man with his suit.
Yeah, with the Iron Man with Jarvis when he had Jarvis.
Yeah.
Now it's the Vision.
Yeah, exactly. So like that was dope because she was like giving him advice, like random advice that he shouldn't do, but she was just saying to do shit like, do this. Like, wait, no, don't. I'm like, don't do
this
that.
now.
No.
It's like, no, do not do that now. He's like, yeah, but it's like I can't think of anything I didn't like either. Actually, to be perfectly honest with you. Maybe the only thing I could say is maybe if it had one more like big action scene, but other than that, like that's like I said, nitpicking at this point because I love the movie as is, so it's like hard to say like change it.
Yeah.
So, well, I guess the way they threw Ned in there, because Ned is not Peter Parker Spider-Man character. He's a Miles Morales Miles Morales Spider-Man character. He's Miles Morales' best friend in that universe. So, I just felt like if they were gonna use that, then they could have just made a Miles Morales Spider-Man. But other than that, whatever. He's fine as Peter Parker. He's the best Peter Parker thus far. He's definitely the right age to play Peter Parker. He's not like a 32-year-old playing a high school senior like the other two. But yeah, and what else? Yeah, I ain't got really any other negatives.
Yeah, I can't think of anything. Like I'm really
I'm racking my brain.
I'm not at this point be like, yo, the credits suck.
The credits was too long, too damn long. Oh, the post-credit scene. I'm not gonna tell y'all what happened in the post-credit scene, but it's definitely probably the best post-credit scene
of all time.
Of all time, it's the best post-credit scene. Definitely stay after the credits and check that one out. But yeah. So what's your score out of 10?
All right, make a decision.
Make a decision and stick with it. This is crunch time.
I'm gonna say, oh man, I want to say 9. I really want to say 9
out of 10.
You know what? I'm gonna say 9.
9 out of 10.
Yeah, 9 out of 10.
That's a high marks. I'm also going to give it a 9 out of 10.
I'm gonna say, like I said, the other one sucked, but I had a feeling this was going to be good because Marvel just figured it out at this point. Like, I feel like they're really hitting their strides at this point. And pretty much at this point, I don't expect nothing less from them.
Yeah. Definitely looking forward to Marvel what they do with Spider-Man because it is their character. Spider-Man has always been my favorite Marvel character anyway, so like I'm just glad to see him done right on screen, and I'm looking forward to, like I said, his next adventures because they in the Marvel universe they just announced actually that Peter Parker, this version of Peter Parker, is going to be in the next five, maybe not the next five Marvel movies, but he's going to be in five more Marvel movies. So, and it's all going to be part of his story. I think they said after the second Avengers movie he's in, the home Spider-Man 2, or I don't know if they're going to call it Homecoming 2 or whatever, but definitely not. This whatever the Spider-Man 2 movie is that they're making, it's going to take like minutes, like a few minutes after that Avengers movie ends. So it's like it's progressing his story slowly. So it's going to be dope. So would you refer this to people? How should they see it? Should they see it in theaters?
Absolutely.
See it in theaters.
Spend the money,
Spend
the
the money.
IMAX 3D. Just go ahead and do it.
Yeah, we saw it in IMAX 3D. It was definitely worth the money. Personally though, I wear glasses, so I don't really like watching 3D movies. But it was still worth the money to me. If you can, just see it in IMAX. Honestly. Uh, you got any final thoughts on this?
Final thoughts. I like the way they spaced out the action scenes.
Mm-hmm.
It was more like short action scenes, but more of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess like the ending was a big. So I guess if that would go for a con, I would have liked to see one more big action scene.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Like I might have to watch it again because now that I think back, a lot of those action scenes was kind of lengthy. Like the boat scene
Mm-hmm.
was a decent length. Even the car chase scene was a decent length. But yeah, I don't know. It was good. Marvel figured it out. Honestly, from the Thor trailer, I wasn't looking forward to watching that. But after what they did to this movie,
Mm-hmm.
and now that I'm seeing like movie on top of movie on top of movie that they're getting it right, it's making me want to see Thor now. Because now I'm like, well, why would they fuck? There's no way they can just have a clusterfuck of a movie after they don't make so many good movies.
I mean, arguably Thor has been their weakest franchise. So, well, active one, because people can make the argument that the Hulk franchise is trash, basura, garbage. Like these niggas.
Yeah, that's
Like,
true.
there's a reason why they stopped making them. So, I actually want to see another Hulk movie though,
Yeah.
especially in this universe. We'll see. We'll see. Um, my final thoughts: Spider-Man: Homecoming. Looking forward to more Peter Parker. Tom Holland did a great job. Can't wait to see more from Zendaya as Michelle. that's a pretty good character. See what Aunt May has to say about Peter Parker in the future with Ned.
That was another scene like that just finished it off perfect. I was just
Right.
like had everybody cracking up.
That's
Like I
exactly,
said,
just
again,
like
the little things.
the way the movie ended was like just perfect.
Yeah.
um, yeah. Also, Tony Stark, from contrary to what people believed, was not in the movie all that much. Just enough Tony. He didn't play a
That's true.
big role in the movie. He was barely in there. He just came in as a role model slash mentor for Peter. That was just like Happy Hogan was in the movie was more than Tony, and Happy did a good job. Like I like Happy in this movie too, the way they use him. So there was that. So
Yeah, it was well actually seeing Tony have like those father moments. I couldn't even take him serious. I was just like laughing like what the hell?
well, I don't think he was taking them serious.
Yeah.
Like honestly, because it's Tony. He's just like trying to be the father figure without being too clingy. Cause
Yeah, exactly.
no, he is.
Yeah. So there's nothing else I can think of.
Right.
Go see it.
Definitely go see it.
We liked it.
I might see it again.
Probably will see it again. That's it. That's all I got for you.
All right, folks, that was the review. Join us again. We got more content coming up. And as always, if you like and subscribe to the YouTube, we still got more contests coming up in the future. So stay tuned for that.
We got a Destiny 2 contest coming up. Like, comment, subscribe, stay active. You can hit us up on Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram. So just hit us up, stay active. Feedback. If y'all think the video was shit, we don't care. Just say it.
Exactly.
Anything good, bad, ugly, it doesn't matter. Just give us feedback. That'll be appreciated. That'll help us make better content as well.
Yeah, we're here for you guys. You know, the more you guys give us, the more we can give you. So that's all we got for now. Till next time.
Peace out. MJ Cheese, the Significant Ant.
And out.